Oh, we didn't do anything tonight. Look at you, Morgana, ready to do a thing. I don't remember what just happened. Oh, we can't leave. We can read. We can watch the telly. Do. The Chick Shady Commodities. Okay, that's done. Sojiro can't really do anything right now, so there's no point. We should probably have her make curry.
What do you want to do? Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi.
Hi! Dude, I want curry. Calendar. Okay, wait, what? Day job, Reflasia. I can't go anywhere. I just need guts, so I can watch that horror movie. Hi, jump scare. Hi. Oh. How are you doing, Carrie, Wilbur, and Amaya? You guys all doing good? Alright, let's watch the show. Let's... Guts. Yeah, okay, so that'll give me guts. What is the game? This would make me more gutsy.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? Let's play a game. Let's play the gutsy game.
Okay.
Let's start up Power Intuition.
Well then.
By the way, haven't you read the Secret Technique book? The amount of time you have for the input commands will increase, making this game easier, right? Use the technique. Makes sense, since you've learned how. Alright, let's do this. Hey, Bornin. So your first opponent is a Kung Fu master. His attacks are apparently pretty ruthless. You're both running low on health. You could probably win if you land a few special moves.
Oh.
Hey, the enemy's stunned. Go for a special. Use that on smash the arrows on screen within the time limit. A to complete the command. What? What the fuck? Why is this so hard? It wasn't taking my inputs at all. Alright, it's over. You won.
Okay.
Wow, you beat the level. You're amazing. It was incredible watching you go up against such a tough opponent.
Nice.
Game said no you, right? It's probably a good stopping point. Let's end here for the day. Fuck the third level up especially. Oh no. Thank you for waiting. Here you go. Alright, I'll see you later. See you later, Kawamami.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
Oh god. They must be punished. Ooh. I wonder what kind of people the culprits are. Probably some idiots with a misguided sense of justice. Everybody was like on our side and then they weren't. Special investigation is on it. I'm sure they'll be caught soon. What kind of people are they? I want to see what they look like.
What's going on?
Totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why'd the school decide to have a festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date was because our school's all over the news. Moving it to Tuesday only makes more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It'll also inconvenience to anyone. It'll also be an inconvenience to anyone who we already invited. And what about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? It's gonna be a real weird festival with morale so low. Like, seriously, why would you move it to a weekday at such short notice? Like, that's insane. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Scroll Son, please take a look at this.
Do you know this one?
It's Sudoku. And then, oh no, it's not. Now tell me the total count for each column in the magic square. No two squares contain the same number.
This is it.
Correct.
It's easy once you know which numbers fit in the empty squares. A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. Fuck you. Not doing that. In a 5x5 square, there are about more than 200 million. Can you believe that? No.
Nice going.
Did you actually do math? I'm so proud of you. I'm not bad at math. I just don't like doing math. Like, I was always really good at schoolwork. I just never liked schoolwork. Fine. If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated. And math doesn't kill anyone. Yeah, if something gets really boring, my brain tends to just turn off. Like, I just can't do it. But if I'm interested in something, or you catch me when I'm actually trying, then it's gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure that's like an ADD thing. Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is letting me know. Okay, that's fine. They're not gonna find us. So, what are they gonna do? So what do we gotta do as the school's festival's executive committee? I'll need some help with questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. Alright, that thing that they do every year. You mean how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? The festival's dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. Ugh, that's so damn boring. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. So did you find anything, Haru? About that. No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my own somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation.
Damn it. We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember? Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi. They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right?
Oh my god, Haru being passive-aggressive as shit.
Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Take this seriously.
We're gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
Oh my god, he's such a whiny little bitch. Ryuji, get out of here.
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask. That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Leave it to her.
We're not gonna get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
Hey,
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously? Even though you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. It said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. That's a good way of thinking. It's totally an Yunari idea. Okay, let's do something let's do everything we can right now, even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Pretty much.
You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky, kid. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
It's nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Honestly surprised they didn't have me start on the 2nd floor. Oh, I can go out tonight. What are you doing right now? This is sus. This is a sussy baka. Alright, let's see. Fumi's ready to go. You think we should hang out with Akechi? I don't. Okay, if it's just a normal, like, you go to the restaurant and you stare at the wall, then I'll reload. But if he's actually wanting to, like, hang out and shoot the trout, then that'll be different. What are you doing right now? I finally found some free time. I'm in Kichijoji right now. If you feel inclined, we could meet up and chat for a while. It's Setsubaka.
Hi. Hey.
What do you want to do?
It seems like it's just a normal thing.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, it just said it feels like this is gonna get stronger soon, so that's good. So I'll keep it. That's fine. What does the detective think he's doing? He's just trying to get popular, isn't he? He wants to stand out. Just hurry up and arrest the Phantom Thieves already. I'm curious. It seems like he knows something. I bet he found out some juicy secret.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
Should be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
I've got his number.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
Oh, we messed him up.
I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what. We're counting on you, Makoto.
Don't count on her. Count on me. Who would have thought we ended up relying on Akechi?
Hey.
Hey, another box cream for you? Hell yeah. Frost Magatama, 5-inch. Okay, yeah, these are all the things I bought. Alright, first things first. I want to buy more stuff. Diddle-diddle, diddle-diddle, diddle-diddle. Find all the rare items you could possibly want. Oh, good. I want to get a black rope, and a blast Magatama, and a godly Magatama. And whatever this is. And this. Yeah. Yeah. So far, you spent a total of 85,000 yen. Good news, Mr. Squirrel. You spent over 50,000. Your rank is dark. Now you can purchase all of our dark tier products. It's so fucking edgy. I want to see if the arcade has a new toy that we can get. Get a new boyfriend? I have a husband.
Wow.
Just like bolt over to that. Like, Jesus. Calm down. I am willing to play this as many times as I have to. I don't care that there's like a certain day where it's easier.
Wow.
I have a free evening and 3 million yen. Nothing can stop me from getting this, dude. Yeah. Da 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 da.
Nice going.
Okay.
Oh.
I thought that said Uganda soda, and I was very confused. Alright. Let's see here. That's Chihaya. Who can we... Wait. That's right, Sojiro's max. Oh, I've never maxed Sojiro. I wonder if that dude is out here. He's like, I want a fortune cookie. Can you go get me a fortune cookie with an M written on it? I'll be like, yeah. And he's like, okay, cool, cool. Here's a sweater. Oh, he's not here. Say Uganda, the Ugandan Knuckles. Oh, people got so offended for no reason over that.
Hey.
Let's do a clothing grab bag. Yeah.
Hey.
I'm gonna see if any of that's actually an upgrade. I don't think it is. Oh my god, it is. Jesus. Futaba is gonna get an upgrade. What? I don't even know if this matters, but okay. Is there a Futaba outfit that actually helps her? A lot of people get offended for no reason. A lot of people get offended because it's more fun to be offended than to be just human beings. I do UI. UI is the only one that we haven't upgraded yet. Let's do that, that's fine. I didn't mean to. I don't want to hang out with you, I'm sorry. I already have you. Special bond. I'm gonna go on a date with an older man.
Go.
We're going over my aunt's today for a picnic, and like a whole bunch of the family canceled because they're like going to a wedding. And I don't want to go because like nobody's gonna be there, but but I'm going anyway because my grandparents are there. And I don't want to, like, not go, and then, because I promised myself if my grandparents were going to something, moving forward from that point, I would be going, because, like, who knows how much time I have left. And I just don't want to do the hour and a half or ride to and from. But it's gonna be okay. I have my best friend in my car with me.
Good. Got a minute?
Alright, that's good for today. Oh, but there's something I want to tell you about. It's about the secret Suda mentioned. There's more to it than my having been in the Yakuza. I just want to make sure you don't go saying something stupid if you run into Karu round here. Back when I was working with Hashiba clan, some crazy lady came round our office. Must have been over 10 years ago. She had this baby with her, and the whole time she was there, she kept going on about how she wanted to sell it. Oh, is that your son? Figured she was some cracked up junkie looking for drug money. But then when I told her told her no, she sat the baby down and ran off. Baby was Karu. Thinking back on it, I'm still not really sure why I took him in. You son of a bitch. I just turned that off because it was too cold. They just turn the air conditioner, honey, it's cold. Not only did I have to leave the clan, but now I'm stuck running this shop I don't even like. Chuckle. Every day is an uphill battle. Some days are gonna have to lose. I still haven't managed to tell Karu I was in the Yakuza though. You shouldn't lie to your son. Let me ask you something. How would you feel if you found out your parents were wrapped up in some dirty shit? I mean, I would wonder why there's so much dirty shit around them and who wrapped them in said dirty shit. Because that's gross and they need a bath. As someone who has all of my grandparents dead on my dad's side, one grandparent who lives in Maine and the other grandparent who may not be alive still, respect. Yeah, I get it. That's how my mom was. She'd spend every night out drinking, running around town with all sorts of guys. I couldn't stand to see her destroy herself like that. Often I wish I could have had someone else as my mom. So I didn't want to make Kaoru go through the same thing. I wanted to make sure he had a good childhood. That's why I left the clan. I did everything according to code. Now Suda's dragging me back. Once he remembered I run this fake gun shop, he came by asking me to make custom models for him. Though he wasn't really asking, the bastard forced me into it by threatening to tell Kaoru everything. Truth is, Suda's got all sorts of dirt. Not just in what happened, but when Kaoru was a baby, but on me and the rest of the family too. Who knows what'll happen if Kaoru learned the truth. Suda isn't gonna stop here though. I'm sure he'll go down and tell everyone else he could. When it's all said and done, he's gonna try to take everything I have. If word gets out in my past, people are gonna treat Kaoru like there's no different than me. After all, everyone knows shit instead of making shitty kids. And once he's got that stigma, he'll be stuck with it. When shit goes wrong, he'll always be the one who gets blamed. That's how it was with me. That's why I turned to the Yakuza. Nobody else would accept me. That's also why I can't turn down Suda. He just has too much power. You're pathetic. Heh, you got that right. Bet Kaoru's sick of having a weak-ass dad like me. Anyway, I was trying to stall Suda with bullshit prototypes while I figured out a way to stop him. But that bastard's real good at keeping his cards close to his chest. Plus, he caught wind of what I was trying to do and started keeping tabs on me 24/7. Thankfully, that's just about when you showed up, kid.
Sorry.
Sigh. Sorry for bringing all that shit up out of the blue. You probably don't want anything to do with me after that, huh? I'll stick around for the guns. Man, you're seriously into this enthusiast shit. Alright, just remembered I never gave you a reward for that info. You're right. How about I give you a discount on the special menu? That should keep you quiet for a while. Pretty good, huh? Take another reward as well while you're at it. Feels like my bond with EY is getting deeper.
Alright.
I don't really care about the discount. Damn, it's late. Should be getting home. Karu's been eating a ton lately after cram school. He's probably gonna have another growth spurt soon. Anyways, I'm closing up for today. You should head home too. Bodhi was laying on the table next to me, basking in the sun. Then he rolled on his back to show his tummy for rubs. Then he rolled back again. But there was no more table. Oh, Bodhi. Poor Bodhi. Where's my eggs? Where are my eggs and toast? Oh, it's 10:20. How am I supposed to keep my bearish figure?
Living off of the fat from yesterday.
No, I barely ate anything.
Later.
You had 2 corn dogs.
Yeah, that's barely anything.
You also had that potato thing filled with meat.
I had half of that.
Root beer.
I was starved.
A bunch of my limeade, both of them.
I had no food.
And then you had a third of a shish kebab before it was too gross and you spit it out and threw the whole.
Yeah, I ordered a shish kebab at the fair that Dilly and I went to yesterday.
No. You didn't order a shish
Okay,
kebab.
I ordered 2 shish kebabs and an empanada. And she tried to give me a turkey leg, and I'm like, that's not what I ordered. She's like, shish kebab? I'm like, yeah. And she tried to hand me the turkey leg again. I'm like, no. Different thing. Totally different thing. And then she ended up giving me 1 shish kebab, no empanada, no second shish kebab. And I'm eating the shish kebab, and I'm like, why is it so salty? Why is it so burnt? This isn't good. Why am I still eating this? And I ended up spitting it out and throwing it away. I'm so glad I didn't buy a second one. They're the same for sure. Like a totally different thing. I was like, what the fuck? Oh no, the best part was she was trying to give me the turkey leg to the guy next to me, and I'm like, I was like, what? She kept asking me, she's like, shish kebab? I'm like, I'm over here, and no, I don't want a turkey leg. Hey, sorry about earlier. Didn't mean to get talking about that heavy shit. But I gotta protect that secret no matter what, for Kara's sake. You sure she didn't have a lazy eye? Oh my god. You're right. Yeah, I'll do whatever it takes. I guess that's why I brought it up at all. Right now, I don't know what Suda's next move is gonna be. Gotta stay on guard 24/7. Don't want to get killed in your sleep, right? What the fuck? They're plastic guns. Alright, I'll see you. I want to be like, you know you're in an aerosol shop, right? These aren't real.
Good morning.
Oh, hey.
Well...
Senpai, have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? What do you mean?
No.
Never mind. It's nothing. That reminds me, tomorrow's school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with preparation? It feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. I hope we all have fun tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me.
Hey.
You hear who's getting, who we're getting for our guests this year? Do you mean Akechi, right? Oh, you mean Akechi. Oh my god, I can't read. Honey, I'm starving to death and I can't read. Maybe some nice ramen? Some nice buldak ramen?
No.
I kind of saw that coming. Everyone knew I voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances, though? Why'd he agree to come here? It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. It's so early for ramen? Bullshit. Bullshit. It's never too early for ramen. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to the school somehow then. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way I'm gonna miss this panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. Hey, random kid who stopped near us while we were talking about the Phantom Thieves. But for now, we'll just need to endure it, at least until we can get some more intel.
Oh, yes.
Met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up, talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true. Now that we've got so many years behind us, sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name too.
How about you?
Alright, Squirrel-kun. Do you know this? From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason for our memories that can differ from reality? Tiger is throwing up in the hallway. Why did you eat so much, baby? I filled the bowl for Bodhi, and Tiger went. I'm like, what the fuck? You act like we don't feed you. Mango. Smoothie with yogurt, almond milk, kiss. You're cute. Look at you. Play your game. Yeah. I'll play something.
Mango or mango dragon?
Memory bias.
Right.
Sure. That's right. Impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memories. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true. How did you get that question? I wasn't even close. Yeah, I have this memory of registering my car at high school for a parking lot spot, but I didn't have a car in high school. Like I had a vehicle that was in my dad's driveway when I was like 18. It was like my grandparents' old Camry that they let me have, which was insanely kind. Thinking back on it, that's like an insane gift. That's insane to me. It was an 88 Camry, I want to say, but Toyota Camry, yeah, that was my first car, and I used that thing for years. But I didn't take care of it and ended up dying. Anyway, but I definitely didn't have a license in high school, so it was really weird that I have this memory of having a car in high school, because it definitely did not happen. I'm trying to think, maybe like I was with a friend of mine when they were registering their car, but I like remember this like lengthy process of doing it, but I definitely didn't do it. So I don't know what the fuck. Like, did I have a dream about it and I'm remembering the dream? Like, it's so weird. I'm remembering an alternate reality. Hey, did you get that question? I wasn't even close. Well, he's not a teacher, so I'm not really worried about that. Wow, you must really be smart to be able to answer a question like that. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? Strange concept. If it makes you feel better, we know you're dumb. That's fine. Oh, I wonder how I scored. Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do? Oh, damn, I'm dead. Hey, look at that. Look who got the top score. I wonder what score I got. I'm top of the class? I got a question wrong, though.
Hey!
That's amazing. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Oh, I got an achievement. Scored the highest in your exams. So in Persona 4, they did this thing where you got affection up with everybody related to school, which I really thought was cool, and I'm a little sad that they ended up not doing that in this one. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will that be okay? If Akechi declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Akechi to agree to this somehow. Yup. Yup. That is the text you send when you're not really listening, but you want to seem involved in the conversation. It's not even just a yup. It's yup, period. Like, Futaba knows what she just sent. What's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress up in that front.
Welcome home.
I like how in the back where the stairway is, where we go upstairs, there is just no light. There is nothing. We go into the deep, dark recesses of this fucking coffee shop in order to get to bed. We dissolve into the darkness. Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
I feel like I've met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
You're standing too.
Yeah, standing here is my job.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma.
This dude is trying to have a conversation with them, and they have not responded to him. He has said three, this is the third thing he's said to the two of them, and they're just not responding.
It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forward.
He feels like an incel placed into this coffee shop to try to convince the patrons. He's just a robot spouting political, like, stuff in the coffee shop. Like, wow, that guy's really great. Nobody responds. Wow, he's really respectable and admirable. Nobody responds. It feels like a trusty leader for Japan has really come forth, and nobody responds.
Don't you think, boss?
He's like, hey, why didn't you answer?
Wasn't listening.
criminals, huh? Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
True nature?
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Are you a fanboy?
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I wish my husband would give me coffee.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Where's the Izuku and Akechi makeout session? That kid was going on and on about some complicated stuff. Probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? Wow! Damn, Soji! I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. I heard. Really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next. Lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to the school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? How's your studying going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say the first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? For real? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. Let's not. This is a perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, you're sure you're okay? It seems a little soon. I am, thank you. I didn't really care about my stupid father, and now I have his money, so I can go rent out Disney World whenever I want. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying my time there, too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure.
Let's do it.
What are you gonna say? I was drawn in before I knew it. His articulate words moved me to the core. This country's got a first-rate economy with a cut-rate government. He's a rare specimen. Our souls resonate in the same frequency. Oh my lord, pompous customer. That is, exceptional people can always recognize one another. You'll see one day. Well, I'll be going home then. Bye. Jesus Christ. It's curry time. Wish my husband would make me curry.
Yep.
Make sure you close up.
Hi.
I'm gonna like smack you upside your head and force you to like regret everything you said.
Wish my husband loved me. It's okay. I'll have my husband tomorrow, my weekend husband.
What shall we do?
I paid to see that Tilly. Wow. I wonder if EY is good to go. I wonder if he's DTF. Yeah, alright. He's DTF.
What do you think?
Gotta pay extra. That scene, yeah, alright. Is this, oh! Afumi! Let's max her out. What am I missing? Oh yeah, we can't do yet. So that I'm not worried about.
Good evening.
The gold's key to victory lies in retreating. This means at times retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack someone with your next move. It may be good for you to remember that as well. May I ask you to join me today? Maybe we can talk as we play. I have a favor to ask you. I want to do a lesson in your room. Is that alright? Hell yeah!
I quit the Ladies Professional Shogi Players Association. I need to start over as an amateur.
Just don't lose.
I'll be okay. There were a lot of people who covered for me by saying that I was just being used by adults, but I'm the one who was most at fault.
How many girls do you have now? I have no idea.
If only I had taken a look at myself and properly assessed my shogi skills, I believed that with my skills, I could overcome being treated like an idol. There's nothing I can say about my mother. You didn't abandon me, even after you learned about the fixed matches. Now I know how encouraging it feels to have someone believe in you. At first, this was just a deal. You helped me develop new moves, and I give you shogi lessons. But before I knew it, you became someone I couldn't do without.
What fell?
I'm not gonna pay attention to all the criticism anymore. This time, I'll earn everyone's praise with my own skills.
Yeah, that's great. That's reassuring.
The reason I'm able to think this way is because you stuck by my side. I'm really grateful.
I have a strong bond with Hifumi. Oh, yeah.
I am thou. Thy
Yeah, alright. Togo system allows you to swap out current party with backup members during anyone's turn.
Alright.
Literally one of the best skills in the game.
Well then, on to our final lesson. I truly hope that you... No.
Wait, you're not
the
gonna say that
Phantom
I...
Thieves find my lessons useful.
We do.
I'm honored to hear that from one of the Phantom Thieves. I spoke to you about my mother, and then my mother changed. I knew that couldn't be a coincidence. If there's anything I can do to help, please know that you can rely on me.
That's reassuring. Keep saying that to her.
I will support you in whatever you want to accomplish. Hey.
Are you nervous?
Being a hero must keep you busy trying to help everyone, huh? Well, I no longer have a ban on dating. So, for the time being, please let me have you all to myself.
Oh, yes. You're the only girl for me, Hifumi. We played a long match, just the two of us. Match of love. I saw that girl go up to your room. You were up there a really long time and it sounded like you were hammering something. Are you building something? Here's your curry. Were you trying to fix your headboard?
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss. Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Just enjoy yourself.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me. You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much. It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct? Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me.
Yeah, honey?
This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
I want main
So,
takoyaki.
it's your classes stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here. We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
What the fuck just happened to you?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
That
No.
doesn't even sound
What?
remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Why is she making
Let's
cat?
forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom
She's a
Thieves.
cat maid.
You know,
I wanted
did
it.
that Akechi
I
guy
wanted to
agree
be a
show
cat
up here
maid.
because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he
Honey,
minded
I want
being pampered
Russian
by the media
takoyaki.
at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
It's possible.
We won't let that happen. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait. Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one. Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
I'll take it.
Ooh, impressive as always.
Oh, everyone's all here.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
The special one.
No, the
Let's just call
special.
this my performance fee.
But
It's fine. It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay? Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then,
Welcome back.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Carl, thank you for the 61 months. I appreciate you.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's
Did
like
you
he
do
wants to
3
get
months in
picked up for
advance?
some
God damn it.
commercial or something.
It's not necessary.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy. When he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things.
You're fine, Carl. It's not necessary.
So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all.
Honey, I want
What would you like to
takoyaki.
do now, Haru? Walk around a little more? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all. I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Dilly says I'm not allowed
Oh?
to have takoyaki. Wait. Izuku? Where'd he wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. Excuse me, you are Dr. Takuto Maruki, correct?
Yes.
Yes? My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now I wish to speak with you as well. Oh, Sakamoto and Takamaki-kun?
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Now, teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into the endless abyss.
Hold on.
Oh, hold on there. Should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there is a huge misunderstanding on what I do. I apologize. I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed.
How about it?
How about this? Why not try my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course, there's no charge. All you'd have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. You and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see, so you're Madarame-san's. It's in the past. How curious. I never imagined counseling to be like this. Well, I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them telling me a little bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. That's rather similar to internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examination in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients into a positive direction so that they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk to them through their problems so that they can make their correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to the conclusions, are they truly making choices for themselves? Isn't that just a submitting to their own person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that. But life in the world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, and without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is for it to improve through my own efforts. I see. Then what would your wish be for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. If at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master. One who would take me and to guide my brush with care. I see.
All right. Thank
you. At any
you.
rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday. Considering that the counselor has final boss energy, I feel like we are going to. Tomorrow's the moment of truth, Akechi's panel. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of Lost Inari has come to an end. Who the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? Saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki, so I went to see him. So he was there? Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was. Certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to get another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. You're all at home? I'm at home. Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back from the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi-kun's panel, after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. It's true, we should all stay focused for tomorrow. We have to stay calm no matter what he says. Alright, let's keep that in mind. It's really up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akechi. Hi, boy. Do you want once per stream? No, he does not. You have to come this way eventually. Trying so hard to not once per stream, but he doesn't realize that he has no choice because he's a body and gets once per stream. What is first doing the body? Ah, my foot is in a bag. The body. He's once per stream regardless of what he wants. It's like, I just don't want to be this. I don't want to be in this situation, Papa. I don't want it. I don't. Please. Papa. Unfortunately for him, his fans demand his attention. Exactly. Bodhi has no choice. I have to make sure we don't miss anything. Photo time. Photo time. Here's this is when we were at the school festival stand. Ooh. Man, even yakisoba looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is my first time having yakisoba from the food stand, though. It was more delicious than I'd imagined. It was. It wasn't the instant stuff, but it's still good. Yeah, don't know why, but food from a stall is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us on? You got pics of us too, right? How about the one where you took of Izuku's yakisoba with the big red mountain of ginger? Oh, no, that one went straight to the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth. Wow. Did she seriously create a new conversation for just that interaction? I can't go anywhere.
Hey!
Kawakami, go make coffee.
Make sure you close up.
Hi!
You can't make curry, but you can make coffee. Let's decorate.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
Let's play a game. Let's see how bad the power intuition is.
Okay.
You're up against a real kung fu artist this time. She's got quick movements. Honey, is the yakisoba ready? She's definitely stronger than your first opponent. You'll need to play aggressively.
Oh!
Alright, you got behind her. Now go for the combo. Alright, now go for a follow-up attack. You have to hold everything down, that's why. Alright, that's over, you won.
Okay.
Wow, you beat the level, you're amazing. I thought you'd be able to land such a fierce combo. It really was incredible watching you go up against a tough opponent. Come on. Oh, come on, max the guts.
Nice.
This is probably a good stopping point. Let's end here for today.
Hi!
God, it's just freaking going.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down! He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth?
What's he planning on saying?
That's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain...
Thank God, Makoto.
Very
Calm
well.
down.
I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... It's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay? Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to talk about?
No! That's gotta be shopped!
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
Us too?
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
That's right.
So you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
For real?
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits
He has
behind
such
the
a hard-on
psychotic
for
breakdown
figuring it
incidents
out.
and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
With pancakes. Honey, how much longer?
What?
How much longer until you put food in my belly? I need to know. I'm dying. It's delayed. Okay, so we're not getting it.
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
A poisonous
Impossible!
But Joey, thank you for the read. What were you playing? Were you having fun? Darkest Dungeon. I'm so bad at Darkest Dungeon. Dilly likes it. I am terrible. Is that the only way?
I can understand how you feel. It must be hard making a decision on the spot like this. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here?
I'm not that good at Darkest Dungeon either. Aw.
The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel. correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
Okay.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this. But I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation. But I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
Ryuji,
What's done is
chill.
done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about
Ryuji
the
has no
suspect
chill,
who suffered
0.
sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why is there a calling card on Sojiro's desk?
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh? Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I was about to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together? People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun. It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
And now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition. The Student Sharing Special! But, before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down!
What the fuck? I like how they're just rocking this shit out. Strut your stuff. Yeah.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
Let's bust a move. What? This is so awkward. They're not even dancing! Dance! She's working it. There you go. Yeah. Oh. Oh, shit.
Very impressive, Senpai.
Morgana's in the backpack like, oh god.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Can we address this poor guy right here? He's like, my finally a chance to see her. And she's dancing with him. He looks so sad. Look at his eyes though, dude. Look at his freaking eyes. He's so sad, man. It's you. He's not even dancing. Look, he's like, oh.
Yo, who's that? Huh?
It's the girl everybody was talking shit about.
That's crazy.
They can't even have proper music for that, right? She better not trip her ass off. Oh yeah! Let's go, Joker. I mean, Izik. Go, girl. Put your bag down first. Don't kill your cat. I left the party with Kasumi to cool a bit off outside.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast. I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
As great as I expected.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
She doesn't even have pockets. Be careful heading home.
I will. Please excuse me. The post-festival party was so much fun, especially with you. See you soon!
The gym's quieted down. Looks like the dance is over. I ought to be headed home. We don't clean up. School is just a mess forever. Do you have any plans after this? All the girls are bombarding me with questions about Akechi-kun. I don't know any of the answers they want either. Oh, I know. Why don't we go to the post-festival party together? Looks like I've received a couple messages. Post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere, so I could always use a change of pace. How about it? Looks like I got another message. Are you still at school? I wonder what we could do about the deal he offered. Anyway, want to go to the post-festival party together? I feel anxious being alone. Are you going to the post-festival party? I just stay at school for work, but... Kawamami. Let's go together. Well, if you insist. Thanks. I'll be waiting at the gym. I should head to the gym.
All right, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
Their effort is being ignored, and yet they continue to give it their all. That's today's youth for you, I guess.
It's a fruitless effort.
Maybe, but those who work hard will be appreciated one day. Didn't I just sound like a good teacher? Anyway, about what Akechi-kun said earlier.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
Wanna go someplace where we can be alone? There's something I want to talk to you about. Enjoy the post-festival party. Just stop by the Students' Association room when you're done.
Just go with her.
Who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then. How about the good sir over there?
Fortunately, that's me.
Well then, come on up.
Oh, shit!
Now, you're not
What did I say?
are you?
I have a headache.
He's either a carefree spirit who does as he pleases, or an airhead who's oblivious to the situation.
Should go see Kawakami.
All right, now that the audience is warmed up, let's move on to our next participant.
That was quick. You know how Akechi-kun was talking about the true identity of the Phantom Thieves? Well, let me know if you're in any trouble, okay? I'll be there to help you.
You're the ideal maid.
I'm trying to be serious here. No matter what's going on around you, I'll always be on your side. I know I always end up depending on you because you're so reliable. But depend on me sometimes, all right?
How about a massage?
No, we're at school, remember? It's not exactly a substitute, but I can give you this.
Asario Taiyaki? What the fuck is that?
This is embarrassing.
It looks delicious.
That's a relief. All right, I'm going back to work. Oh, and about what you just asked me to do, I'm pretty okay with it. As long as we're not at school. Get home safely.
Haven't a lot of people been losing their minds lately? Yeah, there's been a sudden increase. I bet it's because of the fan site. I heard the victims were on the rankings there. We should really be blaming the people who requested it.
Welcome home.
Dama?
What are you... You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
Dude!
But sir...
I had high expectations.
This guy's
for
such
you,
a friggin' ass clown.
But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
God, calm down, SIU director.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding.
God, he's like a cartoon villain.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it?
I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explained.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. But still.
And so you found out.
Really? When she said she was gonna go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking. that one of these days she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
You're sharp.
You think this is a game? You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
This is no joke.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her.
Soji-wo.
God, real pathetic, aren't I?
I'm sorry.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault!
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
Why?
Just do as I say. If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Izik was not okay. I had a feeling... Are you ready to go, baby? Okay, I need you to get ready because, remember, 1:30. It was the latest. You said 1 o'clock.
No, she didn't. I have the same text message she sent too.
1:30 to 2.
1:30 to 2.
I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about why he mentioned it to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yeah, she was killed by a mental shutdown, the same method used with the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say boss had to run it from it all? Does that mean mean something was trying to stop news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be? Government official. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is just getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
I guess the chief had an inkling after all.
Hey.
Hey, another box came for you. Damn.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna end here.